I feel like we're witnessing, like, his villain origin story here or something. But did you hear about the drama at school? No? But I want to know about the drama. Hello and welcome back to the Avatar Legacy Challenge. If you missed the last episode, please be sure to check it out because a lot went down. If you've been enjoying this challenge so far, please be sure to support the videos, give them a thumbs up, leave a nice comment, and don't forget to subscribe so that you can see all the future episodes that come out in this series. Because I am still having just as much fun as I was on day one, and I cannot wait to move into the next generation. Today, we're starting in the Sims 4 gallery because Lexi AMJ95 has been so nice to create some Sims for us to use in the challenge. If you can't tell, I'm really excited about this because these are really the first people to be using my hashtag KimbaSprite Sims, which is the hashtag I look at to add any new Sims to this challenge and any of my other gameplay series I may do in the future. So I'm going to add these Sims to the game, switch out any CC that I don't have so that they're not walking around bald or naked, and then we're going to hop into the game. Here are the two siblings, Morgan Warner and Alexander Warner. And then we have Logan Velasco, and I moved them in with Joey Aldrich just to kind of keep them all together. Last but not least, we have Aubrey Meyer and Chris Meyer. So let's get into the game. We are back in the Atlas household. Oh gosh, not starting off strong here. I'm starting to think if this married for money thing is maybe causing him to entertain thoughts that he previously wouldn't have. But we are saying no, because today is about Kali, who has recently lost her best friend. No, I don't want to go into a new career. She literally has tears in her eyes as she declines this job. But as Kiyoshi is taking care of the chickens and as our toddler is independently waddling off to preschool, Kali is back in bed sobbing. Because at this point, this is now two of her best friends who have passed away without notice, immediately following her, like, slowing down on communicating with them. And he's taking care of the chickens and he's already thinking about wanting to chat with his fiance. Let's head on out. We are taking Kali and we are going to go somewhere where we can take our mind off of things. They've just arrived at the onsen and it's blizzard weather, so that's fun. Not exactly what I was expecting coming out here. I had wanted them to do a little snowboarding, maybe do a little bit of rock climbing. I think this will be, just as good, just in a different way. So they're cleaning off in the showers. Looks like a kid made a mess in here at some point. The other people in the onsen with them is actually not fully killing the mood. Kali has snapped out of her mourning, and wow, just in time for someone to insult her intelligence. What the heck, man? I heard you took an IQ test and they said your results were negative. Is that true? No? What the heck? Who raised you? But Kiyoshi will attempt to brighten her day. And again, our goal here is just to take her mind off of things and remember the good times. He's talking about death and, even though he didn't really get along with Yuki all the time, he still recognized that the two of them were really, really good friends and he wants to comfort her. Look at the two of them. This girl is not amused by their flirting in the onsen in front of other people, but then again, girl, why do you have to be sitting right next to them? That's kind of on you at that point. Maybe she took the hint. She is headed off. Well, now that they're all alone, there's nothing to see here, people. Pay no mind to the heart-shaped bubbles coming out. This guy totally saw them and freaked out. Don't have a heart attack, please. We can't handle any more tragedies. I've never seen this animation before. That is hilarious. Yes, shock. Pay no mind. I said pay no mind. It's fine. Well, the two of them are done just in time. We have the birthday party in about 20 minutes. Maybe let's head on home. Ultimately, the trip did exactly what it was meant to do, and Kali's spirits have been lifted. But they will be lucky if they're ever allowed back in that establishment again. Now that they're back, Kali is going to be making a matcha cake. And no, I think this is like the 6th job we've been offered. I know we have a great reputation, but please stop. If this is what a good reputation brings, maybe I want a bad reputation. And let's start the birthday party. Kids are exhausted. Sari is having problems with the alphabet. She can't seem to get past the letter A. And Haruki has returned from school. He's one of the top students at his elementary school. Well, I mean, I hope so. He looks pretty wrecked. Haruki is taking a nap, and Sari is inviting over the rest of their friends so that they can enjoy their birthday party together. And then she's gonna have a quick meal because your girl is still a picky eater. Let's do a PB&J. Hopefully you're not allergic. That's like the perfect way to figure it out. How is she looking at her plants through the counter? Maybe that's just a perk that you get from mastering that aspiration. What am I to know? Celebrate Sari's birthday by throwing a rock and part. We're trying. Am I not doing it right? Our house is literally overflowing with children. There's so many everywhere. The cake is done. It looks delicious. It is excellent quality. Got our candles. The twins are still very, very tired. I know, babe. I know you're so tired. Let's do this birthday party. Collie. Collie, why? I mean, at the end of the day, we can still age up from it. It has the candles, and I have the age up sim mod. I want them to know that we celebrated their birthday. So Collie, you know what? You're going to make another cake just to be safe because we've had enough sadness. I don't want our twins thinking that we forgot their birthday. So let's get on the green matcha cake again. All right, Sari, you are up first since you were born first. And ooh, Kiyoshi, I know you're making food, but what did you do to that counter? Yikes. All right, and Sari aging up. And we're a preteen. Heck yeah. Well, here we go. We are getting into the second generation. I will say I am starting to lean a little bit more towards Sari, but Haruki still has my heart with his little rebellious ways. But let's see, for the second generation, the description says Earth is diverse and strong. Growing up, you are in constant competition with your sibling. Who will get better grades, who can swim for longer before becoming tired, who can create a potion before the science table explodes. Brain versus brawn, why choose? You are a mad genius with aspirations to be the strongest person on Earth, or at least stronger than your sibling. The rules for this generation are that you have to be best friends with your sibling and become partners in crime. They have to have 2 children with 2 different partners. That will obviously come later. They have to master the detective career and complete the bodybuilder aspiration. They have to max the fitness skill and 3 other skills. The color themes are green, yellow, and brown, and there is a bonus challenge to see if we can get them to live long enough to meet their great-grandchild. That, of course, will take quite some time, but with the bodybuilder aspiration, it makes our chances a lot more likely. So, we have the aspiration bodybuilder, we already have genius, and for the second trait, I'm going to choose active, because after this, the last trait that the second generation has to get is the jealous trait. And I don't think we're really at that stage yet with the 2 of them. So genius and active, and here is Sari. Okay, little kind of punk rock style. Love it. So let's finish this matcha tea cake, and then let's check out Sari's friendships. Okay, so far out of all the friends, looks like Amiko and Sailor are her highest friends. And actually, so far for Haruki, he's really close with Kaylin. I've been calling her Caitlin this whole time. Her name is Kaylin. Oh my gosh, I'm the worst. But Kaylin, I know, is a couple days younger than the 2 of them. So his next closest friend is Takemi. So I think Sailor and Takemi are the twins' 2 closest friends right now, so they will be aging up alongside them, and then we'll make more friends even when we get to middle school and eventually high school. Here we go. And preteen years, he kind of jumped outside. And ooh, he has white hair now. All right. So same as Sari, bodybuilder. And I think we'll still go with active because they both did complete their rambunctious scamp aspirations. So I would say that constitutes as active. Oh, they are so adorable. I love them so much already. Who is calling you? I can't tell if you just have gray hair or if you're older, but yeah, you can come over. Oh, this is a teen. So this is probably one of the other kids that they were playing with before. Awesome. So she'll come over, and I think we'll make her one of their, in their friends group too. Let's age up Sailor Villarreal, and let's also age up Takemi Noya since she is closer with Haruki. And there they go in the background. All right, let's hop into Create a Sim, and we are going to give these new little preteens some much needed makeovers. Ooh, Sari, we have some work to do. We're going to take all of the custom content off. Oh, she's so pretty. We're gonna do the same for Haruki. Man, both these kids are just like top tier genetics. But this is what we're starting with. And as a reminder, here is what the two of them looked like as children.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
And here they are as preteens. I spent way too much time on them than I really needed to. The main thing we're seeing is that Haruki now has some green in his hair, because when he aged up, he had some highlights and stuff, so I figured it would be fun to give him some green now. I also gave him an eyebrow piercing since he was going through a rebellious phase. Sari also has a piercing because she just happened to have one when we came into cast, so I figured why not just give it to her. Additionally, Kali has also grown her hair out a little bit, so her hair is a little bit longer in all of her outfits. Sailor has her trademark hair and hat back. And then I could not remember what Takemi looked like, so here she is, and I swear I've spent most of this episode in cast at this point, but it is worth it. And then Kelsey was the girl who called us and came over for our birthday, so went ahead and gave her a CC makeover as well. Let me know whose makeover you like the best in the comments below. My poor Sims are all just so exhausted now. Well, look at how cute our preteens are. Sari's just autonomously cleaning up. It's honestly very impressive. Meanwhile, oh, poor Haruki. Just eat your cake. Please take care of yourself. Birthday complete. Gold medal earned. Again, Sari's just picking up after everyone. I wonder how her character values are going. Okay, she is actually pretty solid. And so is Haruki. Poor lad. He is exhausted. Oh, he's about to pass out. I'm so sorry. Oh, and there he goes. Well, we tried, and that's really all you can do sometimes. But I think our teens had a pretty good birthday overall. And the trend continues of this poor kid, just everyone always walking in on him in the bathroom. I feel like we're witnessing, like, his villain origin story here or something. Like, what kind of a cruel world is this where someone can't even feel safe in their own bathroom? Like, maybe if we go with Sari for the heir, she becomes a detective and he becomes an anti-hero. So it was a long day and they could finally get to bed. Man, I don't even know the last time that all these Sims were asleep. Like, obviously we have Shinji here that's just staring at the door. Everyone else is asleep, which is really nice. Dude, what happened to you? Go take a shower. Oh, bless. She is out of her picky eater face, so she can actually eat some good, solid food for once. Really, bro, you came outside just to insult the light fixtures. I mean, it's your life. And finally, Shinji, he sleeps, belly up and all. I'm going to take away one of these creativity tables, put the other one in storage. And then now, since the kids are a little bit older and they need to work on their fitness, we will get just like a treadmill. That should hopefully fit in here. It'll be a bit of a tight squeeze, but maybe we take this. I've moved the tent into the living room, kind of shuffled it around a little bit, and I'm adding this custom picture frame by Ravishing. So this is a cool little CC item that takes a snapshot of your household photo, and you can actually lock it so that it doesn't change. And this is a really cool way to just kind of track the families through the generations, because you could have like multiple, you know, different photos using this, but I really like it. There we go, give it some dark wood. And of course we have Kiyoshi giving Shinji some love. Look at these babies. They're so good. They're all so good. Poor Kiyoshi is still feeling really tense. It's the last day to redeem this whole married for money thing, and Kiyoshi's called out of work. He's just thinking about snowboarding right now. Ollie does have work, but it's much later today. Right now, she's up here just talking with the kids and helping them out with their homework. Yoshi spent the last couple of days really just consoling Kali about the loss of Yuki, her best friend, last episode. It's been on his mind constantly, but he hasn't wanted to give this information to Kali just because she already has so much going on. Meanwhile, Kali is just thinking about Kiyoshi and how utterly enamored she is with him, especially after their kind of impromptu date yesterday. Ooh, why is it telling Koda to do it? That's funny. But we have a chicken who is ready to hatch. So when Kiyoshi gets back, he's gonna take care of that. Oh man, and it's almost Koda's birthday too. Yeah, he'll probably age up tomorrow. And Sari, why are you doing homework in the bathroom? Alrighty. Well, the twins are off for their first day of school. This always drives me crazy. The Sims will go for a jog, end up all the way across the map, just on the opposite side. It's good, Shinji. And they will leave the dog. The dog is across the map. But Kiyoshi is now here. And there's our new little baby chicken. The poor monkey is heartbroken. There's a new baby in town. Kiyoshi's decided that he's gonna talk to Kali and let her know this outrageous story. He had a relative that passed away and he's been feeling really tense about it because he doesn't want her to feel any pressure, but marriage and the two of them, you know, staying together was never something that he felt was in question because from the moment he met her, he just knew that she was the one for him. It's just been something that they knew they would get around to doing at some point. I mean, it's why he proposed in the first place. So while he has the day off and she has a few hours before work, and their toddler is leveling up, he's asking her how she would feel about just, you know, eloping immediately. No family involvement, just the two of them for the two of them. So the two of them have hiked up to this beautiful foresty area where they took their hike together just a few days ago when he got the call. Oh, look at the two of them. They're so in love even after all of this time. So they're going ahead and just making it official and eloping immediately. Look at that beautiful ring, Kiyoshi. You deserve it. Yay! They're so happy. Got married and it still doesn't feel real at all. The promise of a lifetime of companionship would make any sim happy. Kali has the same little moodlets down here and is still feeling just entirely enamored with him. So much so that she's telling someone over the phone. It was nice talking to you. She was calling Joaquin. I honestly love that so much because he was the original person that even talked her out of marrying for money when she got the same call 10, 13 years ago before she even met Kiyoshi. Haruki, yeah, invite your friend over. Because fate really could have been a lot different had she actually decided to marry her friend instead of waiting. And I really do see that as Kali just thinking about Joaquin and letting him know that it all turned out okay at the end and that she appreciates everything that he did for her and that she misses him, especially now that she lost another friend just out of the blue so recently. I just think it's a nice kind of poetic like closing of that chapter and she found her happy end. And now Kali is being invited to become an astronaut. With what credentials? She's a comedian. I know her jokes are out of this world, but that doesn't mean she has to be. But did you hear about the drama at school? No, but I want to know about the drama. She's out playing video games trying to calm down. Maybe she does know about the drama. Maybe she's the drama. I gotta say though, I really like this school uniform and how it matches Sari so well. But we are home, so casual attire is. We'll look at the two of them. So in sync, these two twins. Oh, Kiyoshi's enjoying the treadmill back there. Good for him. But looks like Haruki's feeling a little bit insecure, so Sari was checking in on him, and now he's going through a distant phase, and she's going through a rebellious phase. A lot is happening right now. Wow. Sari is going through a phase. She's feeling very rebellious and will seek to challenge parental authority. And Haruki is going through a phase. He's feeling distant and will prefer to be alone for a while. Well, Sari's gonna check in on him and just try to reassure him he's not really her biggest fan right now, but she's telling him that's fine, you can be alone, but you still have me. Like, I'm still your your best friend. And she's just letting him know that whenever he's ready to kind of come out of that distant phase, she's gonna be there. She's going to be his best friend forever, and he has to accept that. He has to live with that, whether he likes it or not. Haruki was still feeling a little bit down, a little bit tense. Oh, it's the Festival of Lights. It's so pretty. But he is jogging to clear his mind, and so far it's working. He is feeling a little bit grungy, but he can fix that when he gets home. And Sari is not having a great time trying to get her homework done before bed. Not that it really matters too much, it's Friday, but they're little genius overachievers, so they're gonna do what they're gonna do. And Koda has one more day until he ages up, so Sari is just giving as much attention to him as possible, teaching him how to do some shapes and stuff. But overall, his skills are pretty good. Wait, what, why do you need me? Shinji, hold up. No, don't do something. What does he need? Game. What is it? Oh, you need attention. Why the exclamation point? Oh my gosh, this game just gave me a heart attack. We'll give him some scratches. We'll pet him, hug him. Just don't freak me out like that. You tell that dog to stop giving me a heart attack. You can go ahead and maybe like go for a jog. He needs attention. I don't know. I have one fear, and that fear is losing any of my Sims, including my dog, too soon. Sari is off in her hot pants here to clear her mind. Shinji is still freaking me out. Everyone else is in bed. I mean, I would not allow a preteen girl to be out jogging at like 4:30 in the morning, but this is The Sims. There ain't no crime here except in the criminal career, but nothing really impacts you in the real life except for random kleptomaniacs. And I guess arsons. Okay, yeah, there is crime, but she's fine. Ollie is a little too wrecked right now to try to increase her skills. She has just been in recovery mode all episode, just getting over her sad feelings regarding Yuki and, you know, managing her kids' birthdays and the kind of just, you know, spur of the moment marriage and everything else. But this dog better behave itself. And today is the neighborhood brawl. But this family is pretty exhausted. There's not going to be any brawling for anyone here until they get their needs up. Maybe Shinji. He's probably good for a brawl. But I think that this is a good place to end things. You know, the two of them, they finally tied the knot, even though we did not get any big inheritance. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. Next time, it's neighborhood brawl, it's Koda's birthday, and it's skill time. Because we are so close, only 50% left on comedy, and only 1.5%, well, one level, and then 50% of the next level to go in parenting, and Kali is done with her level of the challenge. And depending on how much time is between then and now, there is the high school pack coming out. So if they're not too far into their teenhood, I'm thinking I'm going to get the pack and try to play through it a little bit with them. So there we have it. My dog is still freaking me out down here with this exclamation point. But let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already so that I can see you next time. Bye.